If you have a small trading account and you keep losing money even when your entries feel right, this video might save you months of frustration. Today we're not doing a normal comparison. We're answering one real question. Between MEXC and BingX, which exchange actually gives small accounts a chance to survive? This is not a sponsored review, and this is not another feature list copied from an exchange website. I've used both MEXC and BingX, and what you're about to hear is based on how fees, funding, and platform design affect traders with limited capital. If your account is under a few $100s, the wrong choice here can quietly drain you before you even realize what's happening. Let me be clear from the start. MEXC and BingX are built for very different types of traders. One favors people who chase opportunities early and actively manage risk. The other favors people who want simplicity, structure, and less emotional pressure. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which side you're on and which exchange matches your reality, not your ego. Most traders think they lose because of bad entries or bad timing. That's only half the truth. Small accounts usually die from fees, funding rates, and poor platform fit. When your balance is small, every tiny cost matters more. A fee that looks harmless on a big account can silently bleed a small one dry over time. This is why choosing the right exchange matters more when you don't have much capital to work with. Let's talk about the real killer for small accounts. Fees and funding. If you're trading futures and opening multiple positions per day, taker fees and funding payments compound fast. You might feel like your strategy is working, but your balance still goes down. That's not bad trading, that's friction. On MEXC, the appeal is often lower headline fees and frequent promotions, which can help active traders keep costs down if they know what they're doing. On BingX, the structure is simpler and more predictable, which helps traders who don't want surprises eating into their balance. The key point is this. Small accounts don't need aggressive leverage. They need cost control. Funding is something many beginners ignore until it's too late. If you're holding positions and paying funding repeatedly, your account can shrink even if price barely moves against you. This is where many traders feel confused and discouraged. They think the market is against them, when in reality, the platform structure doesn't match their trading style. Understanding this is the difference between surviving and slowly bleeding out. Another silent problem for small accounts is liquidity and slippage. When liquidity is thin, your stop loss and exits don't behave the way you expect. On platforms with many newly listed coins, this can be a double-edged sword. MEXC offers access to a huge number of tokens, which is great for early opportunities, but it also means some markets can be thin. BingX focuses more on major pairs and smoother execution, which reduces stress for traders who want consistency. This isn't about which exchange is better. It's about which environment fits how you trade. Most exchange reviews talk about features that don't really change outcomes. What actually matters for small accounts is usability and decision support. BingX stands out for traders who want copy trading and a more guided experience. This reduces emotional mistakes and overtrading. MEXC appeals more to traders who want freedom, flexibility, and access to early-stage opportunities. The risk is higher, but so is the potential if you understand what you're doing. So far, here's the truth. If you're constantly active, chasing moves, and managing risk carefully, MEXC can work in your favor. If you want structure, fewer decisions, and less emotional pressure, BingX gives you a calmer trading environment. Now let's make this practical. If you're trading with a small account and you like to scalp, enter, and exit often, and you actively manage your positions, MEXC can make sense for you. You get access to many markets and more flexibility, but only if you control risk and understand funding. On the other hand, if you don't want to stare at charts all day, if you trade part-time, or if emotions often mess up your decisions, BingX is built for that type of trader. Its structure and copy trading features help reduce unnecessary mistakes. The first mistake is opening too many trades just because fees look cheap. Low fees don't protect you from overtrading. The second mistake is ignoring funding completely. Many traders don't even know when funding is charged, and that slowly destroys their balance. The third mistake is using high leverage on low liquidity markets. One bad move, one spike, and the account is gone. These mistakes are not about intelligence. They're about choosing a platform that doesn't match your behavior. Most traders choose an exchange based on hype, bonuses, or what influencers say. That's backwards. The right exchange is the one that reduces your weaknesses, not the one that feeds your ego. If you are honest with yourself about your capital size, your experience, and your discipline level, the right choice becomes obvious. Here is the honest conclusion. There is no perfect exchange for everyone. If you are aggressive, active, and understand risk, MEXC gives you more opportunities but demands more responsibility. If you want stability, guidance, and a smoother experience, BingX is the safer environment for most small accounts. The real mistake is not choosing the wrong exchange. The real mistake is choosing blindly. No matter which platform you choose, you should always reduce costs from day one. Fees and funding are expenses you can control. This is why using a referral code matters, especially when your capital is small. Saving on fees means you keep more of your profits and survive longer in the market. If you decide to use MEXC, you can register with my referral code MEXC20 cashback to get 20% fee cashback. If you choose BingX, use my referral code ZORVTA9L to get up to 40% fee cashback on both futures and spot trading. The registration links are in the video description. Using these codes doesn't cost you anything, but it gives you a real edge over traders who ignore fees. If this video helped you think more clearly about where you trade, subscribe to the channel. I focus on protecting small accounts, avoiding hidden mistakes, and choosing the right tools for real traders, not hype. In the next videos, I'll break down how to set up each exchange correctly and how to avoid the silent errors that make most traders quit. Check the links in the description. Choose the exchange that fits you and trade smarter, not harder.